In episode 3, we start skinning the Comet. This was no easy task, taking over 4 months until we found a process that worked. A snowplow and hammer were used initially, followed by the English wheel, to form small skins which were more manageable than large skins. Here, Russ flush rivets 2 skins together. Working underneath the Comet was always challenging, with gravity working against you. After many months of skinning the left side, we started on the right side. We also cut the windscreen for the right side. Plywood panels were clamped to the B and C window openings to keep them flat and rigid during riveting. As challenging as the lower side was, working on the crown was equally difficult. With all skins and windscreens shaped, drilled, and held in place temporarily with clecos, it was time to remove all the skins. This would enable us to remove the plywood jig, which had done its job and was no longer needed. On this table, you're looking at the entire Section 1 nose skins and windscreens. You'd never guess that that's all the skins. Next, we progressively removed the stringers and we removed each part of the plywood jig as we went along. With the jig removed, we started reattaching the stringers and then reattached the skins to them. We knew it would all go back together perfectly because drilled holes don't move. Still supported by its plywood and lumber base, a new cantilevered steel stand was needed to hold up the nose, which we also refer to as Section 1. Here, we're prototyping the forthcoming cantilevered steel stand design using lumber. The steel stand would work like a forklift to hold up Section 1. With the cantilevered steel stand designed, we sent it to the engineers and welders for fabrication. A month later, Ben and his team did a beautiful job building the steel stand. Levi and Steve worked to install the stand, not an easy task, requiring absolute precision. Section 1 was now resting on the cantilevered steel stand without any of its previous plywood and lumber jig and supports. We clecoed the remaining stringers and skins on the bottom, knowing they'd fit together perfectly. For the first time, Section 1 was wheeled out into sunlight. We started flush riveting the whole structure, taking many months. Building up the windscreen window pillars was a massive task. Working on the windows was next. Levi did a masterful job restoring the 2 original C windows, which were corroded and in terrible shape. Levi CNC'd molds where we attempted to shape the complex curvature A and D windows using heating coils. We couldn't make it work and used other methods instead. Building up the top and bottom window rails, as de Havilland called them, was another learning process. These are the horizontal structures that lend strength to the windscreen. Next came the C window tracks so that the C windows could slide out and aft just like the real airplane. After a long struggle fabricating the windows, they were finally firmly bolted into place. Section 1 of the Comet was coming along. Join us for episode 4, where we make more progress. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please make a donation at dehavillandcomet.com so we can continue funding the Comet project.